Okay, chat. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Um, I forgot to put this damn picture back too. So my J knocked my damn picture down. Good morning, chat. Good morning. Um, he's on the school bus. They was out there when we came out there. So he's on the school bus already. It's just too damn close. I came to talk. I had wrote some stuff down so we could talk. So, this trash. the school bus driver, she was out there when we went out there this morning, and the school bus driver was like, why don't y'all wait in a long hallway in the wintertime? I'm like, child, he not gonna wait in that long hallway in the wintertime. He gonna be wanting to be right outside waiting. If we can't stand in the hallway, because she was right there, we usually go out there and wait till the school bus driver drive up. But she was already right there. So I'll do the same thing. Turmeric and ginger. I want to talk about trauma and being celibate. I've been celibate for 6 years. Samaje is 6. I think it's been 6 years. Yeah, he's 6. Well, he'll be 7. And Samaje will be 7 in March. I've been celibate for 6 whole years. And I want to talk about trauma. So, what made me just start being abstinence from sex and coming in to learn the person I am, healing, and just being over the trauma. Like, people just be full of trauma and drama. Like, I don't have time for that shit. I feel like the person for me will both be in line, like in alignment. I just don't have time for the fuck shit. I just don't. I just don't have time for the fuck shit at all no more. Yeah, shit is crazy. I want to go through all these sheets I have because I have like 3 big ass bags of like sheets, socks, all type of shit. So there's too many bags of sheets. Like, so many bags of fucking sheets. 1, 2, 3. It's actually 4 bags of sheets. So we're gonna go through all them sheets and just keep the ones that that I'm gonna keep. I guess throw the rest away, donate it, or whatever. I wanna go through my cabinet that's like with my towels and do my towels again or whatever. But I think I went through some stuff yesterday, so I went through some shoes and some more clothes. I still have 2 more totes to go through. We probably can go through that tote. Yeah, we probably can go through that tote too, cause I ain't doing shit. Um, I washed all my makeup brushes yesterday. Washed all my fucking makeup brushes. Washed all my shit. So, washed all my brushes. I don't have a lot, but I had more than this. These are got this little thing from Dollar Tree. Watch this. So, I got this little light from the Dollar Tree too. Even though it's a light on my mirror, I got this little light too. So it runs by battery. I'm gonna go back and get another one because they had gold and white. No, they had gold and black. The gold one, when I picked the gold light up, it was like kind of shaky, like it was broken in the inside. So I didn't even get it. So now I'm wishing I should have got the gold because it go with the aesthetic. I went through a lot of my shoes yesterday and I got like 4 bags of clothes. I'm gonna donate. So yeah, that's it. That's all. Samaje, he had a good day. He loves being, he loves going to school. We haven't had any problems. Um, so far we're in a good space. I'm gonna get this tea. It ain't even beep. Is the tea still going? So slowly but surely, I'm just trying to get everything in order. I'm trying to organize everything before I take it downstairs to the storage unit. I went to the gym. We got a gym in our building downstairs, so I did go to the gym. I went to the gym from 2 to 3 while he was getting ready to go to school. So I'm gonna go downstairs to the gym every single day from 2 to 3. So, yeah. So that was a good thing. And people sometimes, as men and women, when you meet people, it's always like they got a problem. Like when you're a man, sometimes you meet women and they already have a problem right off the bat. Problem. Oh, I can't pay my rent. Oh, I can't pay my light bill. Those are what you call problems. When you have them, when you're a woman and you meet men, sometimes they be fucking homeless. Sometimes they don't have a job. Sometimes they just be broke as hell. That's a problem. It's a problem when us as men and women, we just can't meet a normal person who got their shit together. Like, got it all together. I got to come in, or the man has to come in solving a problem. You have to be Captain Save a Hole right off the bat. Right off the bat. Everybody is looking for a simp to solve their problem. I try to stay sucker free, sucker motherfucker free in the land of lollipops. I try to stay in here, protect my energy, and do what the fuck I have to do on a daily basis. Um, some people, I just see that they are find any excuse just to speak to you. I don't, I don't, I feel like sometimes it'd be appropriate to say, hey, how you doing? But that's also exchanging energy. And please don't think you finna hug me, dap me, or shake my hand, because that's really exchanging energy. Before I transitioned and I was in the facility, everybody used to line up. Like, it used to be like 8, 9, 10 people lining up in the morning. Like, when I used to leave Alpha Samaj to take him to school, they used just to be in the fucking hallway. In the fucking hallway, looking fucking dreadful and like defeated. Then it's like, I was looking like, why every time early in the morning, it's fucking 6 in the morning, I'm trying to go out and take somebody to school, why I had to be bombarded by sick? Because they were fucking trying to drain my energy. They were trying to knock me off my square. They were trying to irritate me, if you will, so I can not be in the mindset getting out there on the road transporting my son to school. I start ignoring their ass. Ignoring their ass. Like, don't give them what they want. I don't have to stop and speak to 89 people and like kiss y'all ass, and that's what the fuck y'all wanted to do. Y'all needed me to make y'all feel better. That's not my responsibility. That's not my goal in life. It's to pat some grown ass women and uplift them. By me uplifting you sometimes, y'all draining me. Like, it's draining. Every day. It was like clockwork. Angie leave out at 6:01. And I used to hear like, here she come, here she come, here she come. And I used to come out, and that scenario every day, it was like, don't y'all bitches ever get tired of like gang stalking somebody? Don't y'all bitches ever get tired of watching somebody the best thing for what I learned, and that was training for my mind, to train my emotions, because I wanted to say a whole lot of shit. I wanted to say a whole bunch of shit, but I didn't. Oh my gosh, I didn't. But I didn't. But I didn't, because I knew they wanted to bug up, make me bug up. Okay, this little, this side. This side, child. It did make me look right. It's like they wanted me to fucking bug up. They wanted me to lose focus and concentrate on them trying to piss me off. Y'all not finna make me have a bad day. Y'all not finna knock me off my square, if you will. That shit. And they only did it to me. Now I feel comfortable here. I feel comfortable leaving out, putting my baby on a bus. I don't have to worry about no motherfucker. Now it is this lady with this dog. I don't know what type of dog it is, but I think she do it because she just wanted a certain time with her dog. Like when I go out there to get Samanje at 4 o'clock, the lady will come out there like 3:50, 3:55, and I'll be sitting there waiting for the school bus. They be kind of close to me, but I think because the dog likes me. That's the same dog that ran up, and I turned around, and the dog was just right there. So I think when you have a dog, and as the owner, you see that the dog likes somebody, you're going to be inclined to take your dog out there so the dog could see the person. Like, I don't have anything against dogs, but if they too big, I'm scared of them just right off the bat. Like this man, he stayed right across the hall. His dog is huge. That's the dog I was telling y'all about last week. It looks like a fucking King Corsa, King Cobra. Like, you never hear no dogs barking at every motherfucker got dogs. You don't hear, like, why y'all dogs? Nah, it's this little dog. I forgot the dog name, Chi Chi or something like that. But it's like one of them dogs that look like a little hot dog with the short legs. Now that dog always barking, but other than that, I don't hear nobody damn dog barking. Just my luck, I get a dog, and the damn dog don't stop barking all day long. Now, only thing about having an vanity in your room and you combing your hair in your room, it's a lot of hair gonna get on your fucking carpet. So I'm thinking about putting one of these rugs. I'm thinking about putting a rug right here under my vanity because when you sit here and you comb your hair and you style your hair, it's a lot of fucking hair that gets in your carpet. But so yeah, that's the only thing you gotta worry about. And I'm getting me a little garbage can, a little white garbage can. They got them little garbage cans at Dollar Tree. I showed about one for my bathroom. But yeah, I don't have to worry about that shit here. And Like, I feel like I'm okay. Like, they steady texting me, talking about what size you and Samaj were. Listen, now that I'm away from y'all, I'm not finna take and accept anything from y'all because y'all really don't like me. Let me tell you something. Never accept anything from a person that does not like you. Shit. No gifts, no cards, nothing that holds energy. Y'all think I'm finna leave out of there and it was fucking traumatic. Like that whole hardship, that whole 2 years, that was a hardship for me. You think I'm finna leave out of there, advocate for myself, save my money, get the fuck out of there, for me to turn around and still be fucking with y'all, coming around y'all? I know y'all don't like me. Y'all did not like me. Y'all never tried to help me. Y'all didn't want to help me. Y'all made the decision when y'all initially met me, like, we're not going to help this bitch because she's pretty, she's educated, I got a double associates. Y'all made that blatantly clear that y'all wasn't going to help me. I had to do this shit on my own. Y'all wanted me to stand there 2 years and turn around and give me my walking papers and say it's nothing else that we can help you with. You stayed here for 2 years, now you on your own. After y'all got top-notch funding for my child because he has special needs, y'all couldn't use me no more. That's some jealous ass shit. Then y'all steady texting me, antagonizing me, asking me what I need. I don't need a fuck thing. I don't need a fuck thing from y'all. And even the food in that motherfucker, let me tell you something. By me trying to save my money when I was in the shelter, I was eating the food that they provided. Like, every Wednesday and Friday, they'd have us come out and get food. I don't know what was going on with that food, but I had gained so much weight. I had gained so much weight. I like being petite. I'm 5'5", 100. I like being between 129 to 136 pounds. If I get into the 140s, I freak out. I don't want to be in my 140s. I want to stay 136 pounds. 129s, I don't give a fuck what nobody say because I'm 5'5". By me having a long torso like this, I don't have a short stomach. What Santana say? You short stomach, bitch. I have a long torso. I mean, my torso from here all the way down. Here all the way down. So I have a long torso. I don't like being stubby. I don't like that food in there, that shit. Like, it had hormones in that shit. You was constipated. I know this TMI, but I don't give a fuck. And I thought about, like, that was state government funded. You stay in anything that state shelters and shit like that, that's state and government funded. It be something in that food. It's something in that food that fucks with your digestive system. Everybody's stomach in there, it was bloated. It was everybody. Everybody. Just sit there and watch people walking around. Their fucking gut was getting bigger, 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 bigger. And I was like, what the fuck? And it was to the point where they was stealing the food. Like, the people that worked there, you'll see them at night, literally at night, bagging their vehicles up, taking the food, stealing the food. The food was supposed to be there for us, for the moms and the kids there. Shit, they was stealing all the food, stealing all the clothes. They was just stealing. Motherfuckers worked there. They was taking bags and bags and bags and bags. Lululemon used to donate to us. Victoria's Secret, Adidas, North Face, Columbia. Um, the Cubs used to donate a lot of shit. It was a lot of shit. And let me tell you this story. Let me tell you this story about the Chicago Cubs. Now listen. Y'all know athletes love a good being sponsored. Y'all know athletes love a good fundraiser. They have their own they just like donating. They like helping different organizations. They love sponsoring different organizations. Now listen to this. The facility I was in, the Chicago Cubs used to sponsor, right? They used to come up there once every 3-4 months, throw pizza parties. They used to have Domino's pizza stacked to the motherfucker. Let me tell you this story. Now there's going to be a story time about the Chicago Cubs. They used to have Domino's pizza stacked to the motherfucker ceiling. They used to have throw parties at the facility I was in, right? Now, I only been to 2 parties. The first time they came, I was scared, but I guess they had told the whole team, like, we got a special needs kid here, treat him good. So when me and Samaje had walked in the conference room where they was giving the party, we had saw all them pieces. Now, the baseball players, they were there, but majority of them, they had their wife there. So when you walked in, the baseball players would be right there, but their wives would be right there, like. So, what was the dude name? I'm gonna find out dude name, and I'm gonna put it in the caption. He still played for the Chicago Cubs. When me and Samaje walked in, he just had the biggest, brightest motherfucking smile on his face, and he was like, hey, do you want a color? So Samaje sat down for a minute and scribbled, and then Samaje started running around, because when you have autism, all those lights and all that stuff, that chaos going on, they process it in a different way. So when my son got to running around, I was like, thank you everybody, nice meeting everybody, but we finna go. So I had went to Whole Foods. I say, well, I'm gonna go buy some case of waters, because they never had water. It was either some sugary ass drinks or soda. So I said, I'm going to Whole Foods and buy some waters, and I'm gonna come back, and even though we in state, I'm gonna give them the case of waters. So when me and Samaje pulled back in the gate, I see them peeking out the blinds. Like, here she go. Okay, the dude, the Chicago Cubs dude, the athlete who had Samaje and he was coloring, he comes down the hallway. The other lady comes down the hallway and they close the door. Samaje run off, so me and the man just standing there, awkward as hell. And he had handed me a bag, like a Chicago Cubs bag. I think I still got a picture of it. It had socks in there. It had like a Elmo bobblehead doll. It had some baseball cards in there. It just had a whole bunch of Cubs shit. He had signed some shit in there. And so I'm standing there, and I'm standing there with the dude. It was awkward as hell, because how you know I wasn't finna maul you? I didn't know if it was appropriate to ask him for a selfie. I wanted to get a picture with the dude, because he was an athlete. He's famous. He played for, the Cubs. But then again, I didn't want to be like starstruck. I didn't want to seem like I was like a gold digger. I didn't want to seem thirsty as hell. So he was smiling and shit, and I was just looking, because I didn't know what the fuck to say. So the lady comes back with Samaje or whatever, and I thank him for the gifts, and I walk back to my room, my apartment that I had in shit. So 3 weeks later, we have a house meeting, and the lady like, yeah, the Chicago Cubs coming back. I'm like, damn, they just left. Like, what the fuck? They just left. So, um, so they came back like 3 weeks later. So the security guard come knock on my door like, take him in there. Take him in there right now. I'm like, what the fuck going on? She like, the Cubs back. I'm like, oh, I'm not going in there. She was like, no, go on in there. No. I'm like, no, I'm not going in there again. Let me tell you how shit got weird. Shit got weird because I think after that, they didn't want them to come back. Or they didn't want them, they didn't want the, the team that was sponsoring the shelter to keep coming back, to keep seeing me and Samaje there. They had restricted them from even coming. Let me tell you, we had all type of people come up there. One time we had like board certified cosmetologists, board certified dermatologists come up there. We had makeup artists. We had some people who come and teach us financial literacy. This was when the first director was there. The first director that was there, she was great. That's how I ended up going back and getting my degree. She wrote out for it. She paid for it. That's why didn't nobody really know I was getting a degree because it had already started happening before she had left. So the first director, she was there. I want to say I got there in October. She had left in maybe May. She was so nice. She always made sure I had my case manager bitch ass. Now listen to this. The room I had, she put me in, it was like a Cracker Jack box. You know what? I'ma post both of my apartments that I had at the shelter on here. The first one, it was like a Cracker Jack box. You can turn all the way around in that motherfucker. It was like a Cracker Jack box. The first director, she was like, no, Samaje needs way, way, way more space. I'm gonna move you downstairs on the first floor. My motherfucking case manager was mad than a bitch. She had moved us down there. She was like, what do you need? I said, I need a trampoline. She gave Samaje a trampoline. I said he had a rocket chair back at home. She said, I'm gonna get him. That's the rocket chair he used to have. She used to make sure he had every toys, sensory toys, anything he fucking needed. She didn't play that shit. So after I guess they restricted the Cubs from staying there because I told you I was there 2 years, and I guess they didn't want the Cubs to be like, where's this money we keep giving y'all, and why is this girl here? Why is y'all still holding? They was fucking money hungry. They was getting that money. And listen, in the end, y'all, they end up closing it down. And the Chicago Cubs bought that motherfucker. In the end, the fucking whole facility shut down. And the Chicago Cubs bought that motherfucker. They wanted to know why the fuck I was still there, because I had a special needs child. What are y'all doing with the funding? Both of my case managers end up getting fired, and they end up moving from a perfectly good running organization, big as hell, to another whole part of the town that's not so great. When you mess with divinely protected person. Karma don't wait. That shit sometimes happen instantly. I don't know what the fuck their problem was. I just didn't know what it was. And that was the isolation I needed for me to figure out and stop wondering why people treat me so badly. It's not because of me, it's because of the light I emulate. And every day they used to be like, Angela, how are you so nice all the time? How are you always smiling? How are you always perky? It's because I don't let nobody control my emotions. I don't let nobody get to me. I don't let nobody say one thing and it literally mess up my whole day because I got it in my mind and I know that's what the fuck y'all want. Y'all want that. I'm not finna let no motherfucker. Some people, they try to trade places with you. And if you out there and you have a friend and they start emulating what you do, copying what you do, cramping your style, they don't like you. Jealous people, they don't copy you. Secure people, they just don't look at somebody and say, oh, I want to do what she do. Oh, I want to dress how she dress. Oh, I want to look how she look. Everybody has their own personal individual style. And if you get close to me and you start adapting that style, I don't give a fuck. That's not flattering to me. It's weird. It's creepy. If I met you one day and you have became a mini version of me, a miniature version of me, a knockoff version of me, it's over with. You're trying to tell me that you think what's on the exterior is getting me where I need to go in life when it's really on the inside. Oh, they like her because she wears this. Oh, they like her because her hair color is this. Oh, they like her because she dressed like this. And I used to hear a lot of moms say that. They used to be like, oh, they like Angie because she dressed nice and she keeps her. No, they don't know. No, that's not what it is, sweetheart. When I used to walk in, we used to have positive mind classes, sewing classes, meditation classes, classes that taught you affirmations and how. And I feel like I'm the only one probably learned from all that shit. I'm the only one took that shit and ran with it, understood it, and I always would practice it on a daily basis. The shit that they actually taught us in there, it propelled my life, catapulted my life so much. But other bitches was sitting up in there mad because the teacher was always calling on me. Y'all ain't get it, y'all will never get it, y'all will never get it. But yeah, the food was in that motherfucker. I believe they had steroids in there. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. I think it was steroids in there. I think it was fucking steroids. was gonna give me my walking papers. I say, up, bitch. Up, bitch. You gotta leave. Get out. No, we're not gonna. No, we're not gonna help you. No. Get out. I know that's what the fuck they was doing. I know for a fact that's what they was doing. They wanted to break me so badly. And like I told you, I have 4 friends. Well, one of my friends, I don't even want to talk about it. One of them died last week, y'all. One of my friends died last week. They called me Friday. And then again on Monday. Somebody else called me Monday. I'm so over this shit. I'm so over this shit. I'm so over this shit. So over this shit. Like, bro, why the fuck do y'all, like, I know everybody gotta die. But it's like everybody that's everything to me is fucking dying. And the crazy part is, I just got through talking about this last week when I was like, I got four good friends. I'd rather have four quarters than 100 pennies. And bam, they call me like, Angie, they died, da 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 da. What the fuck? I had just got through telling y'all it was abnormal that I don't, I didn't hear from this person. Like, bro, I'm definitely afraid of dead bodies. I'm not going to nobody's funeral to look at them in the casket. That shit is crazy to me. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, that hair on this carpet is gonna drive me up a wall. But I do got some rugs right there. Let me see. I got some rugs right there, y'all. See, I got some rugs right here. I got some rugs right here. So I don't know if I should try to put one of these rugs. Should I put one of these rugs right here? This one need vacuuming. This one need vacuuming. And I just can't do vacuuming. See that? Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a rug under there. Chill. I don't know. Them the rugs I had in my old house. The house I moved from. Them the rugs I had in my old house. But I'm trying to see if I should put one right here. Because it wouldn't even fucking make sense if I go buy a brand new rug to put right there. That shit'd be like really crazy. Should I use one of them rugs just for this little pace right? Cause that fucking hair on this carpet is gonna drive me up a wall. trying to save fucking money though. The carpet don't match. She got red in there. They got burgundy in there. I don't want to keep. See, that's how you keep buying shit that you really don't need. Let's go look for a rug. It don't match. It don't match. So that's how you keep buying shit you don't need. I'm not finna buy shit. I'm finna continue to. See, these are the type of problems I like to have. These are the type of little problems I like to have on a daily basis. Do this motherfucking rug go, or should I go buy another rug? All that trauma and drama shit, I don't want to deal with. These are the type of issues I want to have every day. What tea should I drink this morning? Should I do my makeup or shouldn't I do my makeup? Should I have a muffin, a bagel, or some toast? Should I eat some eggs or eat a protein bar? Should I drink tea or a smoothie? This is the type of shit I want for the rest of my life. I don't want to be arguing, hooping, hollering, chasing, fighting, none of that shit with nobody ever again a day in my life. I'm gonna pay my motherfucking bills, put my son on the school bus, go downstairs, work out, come back up here, shower, and sit and do my hair and makeup. When I walk out to that motherfucking school bus, where the fuck is she going? Nowhere. That's Angie. She dressed like that all the time. That's just how she is. At her motherfucking house is clean and sharp in the bitch. Those are the type of issues I'm choosing to have opposed to drama-filled shit. When you live the life that you want and envisioned in your mind, you have to live it alone. You have to live it alone because people just don't understand. You want to be normal. You want to be normal and they just don't. They will hate you for that. People will fucking hate your guts for that. They want to come and put their gritty little hands in some shit and fuck it up. I might not have the most expensive place in my shit. Hey, I'm doing what's comfortable and appropriate for my son to be happy. I'm in a space where my son is happy. I'm happy. He's healthy. I'm happy. We ain't got to worry about going outside and it's 1,000 men out there drinking and smoking, hollering, hooping, fighting. getting drunk and getting high. We ain't gotta walk past no weed smoke. We ain't gotta walk past no yelling, screaming, fighting, shooting. We don't hear gunshots. You don't hear no motherfucking sirens. You don't hear no ambulances. You don't hear no police cars. You don't hear nobody fighting in the park. I don't want that life for my son, and I don't want that life for me. I went through a hardship when I left my house. Well, when all that shit transpired, where I was forcibly pushed out, but I feel like God had plans for me. God had a plan for me, and this is the plan He had for me. And I feel like I shouldn't have to let nobody back in my life for them to fuck it up. I feel like I'm not finna let no motherfucker back in my life and expose where I live at. Where she live at, where she live, ain't gonna be none of that shit. I don't want you bringing that shit over here. I don't want no drama over here. I got 4 friends, well 3, cause one died last week, 3, and the 3 friends I got, they don't even know where I live at. I don't want no motherfucker just to know where I live at, just to be known. Fuck that shit. Everybody don't have your best intentions. Everybody don't have good intentions for you. This is the last room I'm working on, getting my shoes and my clothes together, going through it so I can donate it, give it away. This is the last room that got to be perfected. Everything else is where I need it to be. I had to virtually start over. Virtually start all over. It ain't too many people that could start over and not dwell on the past and not be pulling up, blowing, acting a fool, talking about, can I get back in? Blowing, acting a fool, talking about, I want my stuff. Blowing, acting a fool, just embarrassing themselves. What fucks somebody up is I walked away with nothing. Well, with the little shit that I did get. And it don't bother me. Because as you can see, God got a plan for me. Out of all the shit I had, it's kind of ironic that I really get everything that I need. So I must have picked the right shit. So that's telling me that I was supposed to be here. I needed to be here. I don't even walk outside and just get a feeling of dread. Just get a feeling of hopelessness. I don't walk outside and just be like, oh my God, I feel drained. I don't get a 8-hour sleep and I wake up and I'm drained. I feel tired. No, I get a 8-hour sleep and we up. Smaje excited. I'm excited. Don't no motherfucker go to the gym here. I'll go down into the gym and nobody. Good. I don't have to talk to nobody. I don't have to be around nobody. It's not that I don't want to talk to nobody or I want to be around them. It's just that, again, here we go with this shit again. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not enough though. I'm not saying I'm going to stop at this. I'm not saying I want to stop and be isolated and this is just good enough. No, I'm shooting for the stars. I want to shine. You always supposed to upgrade. This is just the beginning. I'm going to upgrade. Eventually, I'ma overcome my fear heights and I'm be on the motherfucking penthouse. Eventually, I wanna own some land and be out there growing my own fruits and vegetables and shit. Eventually, I'm just here to shed this skin because every goal you hit and every place that you envision in your mind that you want to accomplish and you there, you have to reinvent yourself all over. That person has to die. The person I was 2 years ago, she died. The person I was 2 years prior to that, she died. You have to kill off your old self. You cannot continue to be the same person. You can't continue to have the same mindset. Some people think in order to set another curve or break some more barriers, they have to be mean and nasty. They don't get it. They want attention from people that they know wouldn't pay their ass attention in the first motherfucking place. It's called rage bait. Oh, I got these people attention, but get it that you don't have that stature. You don't have that aura, that energy about yourself. So you only can get in touch with a certain demographic. You can't be in a diverse situation and talk to Caucasians, talk to Hispanics, talk to Persians, talk to, you can't. It takes a certain type of person with a certain type of energy that could connect with all denominations of people, men, women, children, animals, birds, cats, rats, dogs. And people know that. That's why they say mean and heinous and vicious shit. Because they know, they think rather, if they try to piss somebody off, they know if they try to piss somebody off, well, if I try to piss them off and say something that's drama shit, that's drama shit. I don't have time for. They know if they try to piss this person off, well, maybe this person will respond. But they're looking at it just like you're looking at it. Why should I respond to a nothing? This person doesn't have any brand deals. This person doesn't have any degrees. This person doesn't have any money. We're not in the same tax bracket. So why the fuck should I respond to this person? Small thing to a giant. They take that shit, they suck it up. So we gonna get this bottle and shit. So I told you I'm trying to get thick before my birthday. So that was my before. I wish I didn't. I wish I would have started like a month prior to this. But we can do it October, November, December. My birthday in December, so we can do it. So when you see me, definitely could be done because you can, that's the next phase of my life. That's gonna be the next phase of my life. To continue to write things down, my affirmations, manifesting, and get my body in order. Been celibate, like I said, for 6 years. The next person I meet, I want us to be in line with each other. I want him or her to be just like me. And that way it won't be no room for arguments, no room for fighting, discrepancies. Just, shit just totally going left. You always got to, when you come into the person that you are, you have to also keep in mind that it's rare meeting somebody like you. And if you are to be with somebody, they will have to be just like you. The same beliefs, the same lights, the same visions. You shouldn't have to explain yourself. You guys should have telepathy, whatever I'm thinking, whatever I'm feeling, my partner should think and feel as well. If they're feeling and thinking some way, I should already feel it. They should be an empath. They should have compassion. They should have empathy and sympathy. I don't want to be with nobody that motherfucking their heart is cold as Antarctica. Their heart don't bleed for nobody, including their children. I never want to be with a narcissist. A narcissist will make you lose your motherfucking self after you get out the relationship with the narcissist. Your motherfucking ass will look like a shell of your motherfucking self. You see, you don't understand it, but they're killing your ass from the inside out. Narcissists will make you look like a shell of your motherfucking self because they stressing your ass out. Your mind is study in a flight or fight mode. And you know what else? I never want to be around somebody too. Check this out, because this is the sickest part. I got a text. I never want to be around somebody that you have to be ridiculed for wanting to be a woman. You got to get talked about because you want to be a woman and you want to be a lady and you want to have class. Motherfuckers hate that. There's something wrong with you because your hands are feminine. You try to have great posture. You want to look pretty. It's something wrong. People actually want to make something wrong with. Oh, why she act like that? Or why she walk like that? Why she look like that? Why she... What? I don't want to be no masculine woman. I don't want to be rough and tough. I want to be... Yes, that's what type of woman I want to be. I want to go back to the shit my mama and my grandma instilled in me. Being a woman and a lady. The world has just got too too used to accepting the norm of women being masculine and rough. I don't want to be like that. I want to be a real motherfucking woman, a real motherfucking lady, a real shit like that. People will be looking at your ass like you're a UFO, an unidentified flying object. Like, where the fuck did she come from? Yeah, they'll be looking at you like you're a UFO. Like they never saw the epitome of a real true woman. But everybody got Marilyn Monroe on their beauty wall. Right. Everybody got Marilyn Monroe on their beauty wall. But they'll look at a real woman like a UFO. You even think they exist? Marilyn Monroe wasn't rough, tough. She was a lady. She was a real woman. We hear about her fighting and arguing and getting into it with whoever was alive back then that was on her level. We hear her they back and forth getting in cat fights, and she stayed in her league. She's had a curve. I'm not saying I want to be like her, but I'm just giving a prime example. How people will look at me like a UFO, but still, you think women who care about self-care don't still exist? You don't think people could be really delicate? I have that demeanor about themselves. You think women just don't exist? Oh, what's wrong with Angie? Something's wrong with her. I never seen, because you never been around a real woman. This shit was instilled in me at 2 and 3 years old. That's why. It has to be instilled in you from an early age. Otherwise, you won't get it. And it's not about people want attention, because I don't want attention. I stay in the house every single day. I don't put my son on the school bus and go out there and be running the streets. I can go out there and get a millionaire if I want to, because all I am is I'm surrounded by millionaires and people who own S corps and rich and wealthy people. So I really don't want attention because I barely go outside. If I wanted to, all I had to do is go to the grocery store and drop something. And tall, dark, handsome. You know, pick it up and we strike up a conversation. So it's not even about people wanting attention. It's about me protecting my energy. That's what it's about, protecting my energy. And for some of us, it's too late. It's too late. You will never be able to reinvent yourself. You'll never be able, because once you put that shit out on the internet, it's out. I bet you the judge be watching me. I bet you the GL be watching me. I bet you my ex be watching me. I bet you his new girlfriend or baby mama be watching. I bet you the whole motherfucker group and clan of narcissists that I have left the fuck alone and moved on from. I bet you they ass tuning the fuck in. Why? Because I draw boundaries and bitch you can't cross over to this threshold. But they just want to know how I'm doing, what I'm doing, good or bad. So when I get in court, they get motherfucker. She did, and look what she said. When you shouldn't even be, none of y'all bitches shouldn't even be on my motherfucking social media. This is my platform. I can say whatever the fuck I want to say on here. But keep in mind, I'm not even looking for y'all shit. I can care less what y'all doing on y'all social media because I feel like it's not my business. But them bitches, on the other hand, they had a front row seat. Y'all remember to subscribe, turn your post notifications on to get notified when I make another video. I am the love of your motherfucking life, Angie. And always remember to do right and kill everything.